So, Tom, we've got something in our quiver that's been pretty amazing for dealers. I mean, ever since we brought it to market, and I think it was 2019, it's just brought leads to every dealership we put it on. And now we've made it really affordable and available for independents. This has been a franchise dealer product for years, and now the independent dealers can take advantage of it in a big way. And what are we talking about? Well, how about some real payments within the dealer's website? So this store has got, a 2023 Chevy Malibu, 61,000 miles. This is an easy car to throw payments on. It definitely works with most lenders, and this is something anyone would lend on. And customer can come over here and see the payment down here and see their personalized payments, which a lot of customers who are shopping at independent dealers haven't had anything like this to play with before. And it gets really cool when you click on it because it opens up the car and they're directly in a full on transparent calculator. They can come in and say, you know what? I like a $33 a month less payment. I'll do 84 months. All right. Oh, we've got to submit a lead before they can play with it at the store. So this lead generation has been incredible. The number of people who are entering their information is been a big surprise for us since we introduced this to independence. Uh, Massive more adoption than the franchise side of the world. Tom,
Yeah,
do you have some of those numbers?
I do, and I thought what we should do is talk about what's driving this success and this activity for the used car and independent franchises. And I think what we're seeing here is the quality of the calculation. Right, the dealer is still in full control of everything here, but if the dealers had a calculator, it was a real basic calculator. This car customer is not used to seeing something so um, elegant, if you will, and so powerful and easy to use. And I think that's really what's driving this engagement and the leads that are happening. What we're seeing on the independent side right now, pretty incredible. And in our stores that are live on this product right now, we're seeing literally a 32% conversion rate on the visits. Kind of insane what we're seeing. But I think the other thing was really kind of blowing our minds is the be back rate. 40% of the people that initially clicked on this and play with the payments came back at least one time. Just like we just haven't seen it before on the new car side, but it's really compelling on the used car side. And I think you're going to show this next, Alex, but probably the thing that has been the most powerful about what we've seen in the data so far is the quality of this lead. 95% of these leads are we call a 3 and 4 cherry lead, which is basically we're scoring the lead based on how many clicks the customer is making and what they're looking at. And then if they came back and changed the payment or changed the down payment, we know they're getting low funnel. 95% of these leads have that kind of activity on them. So it's just that's kind of why we said we need to jump on and do a why we made this, because the data and the results are so compelling for used cars and independent dealers that we really need to get this message out.
Well, we couldn't show a live account because it's got customer data in it. Um, but this is our dealer demo, so we can at least show you that and know that we're not exposing any customer info. But yeah, so Tom was talking about the cherries, and this is a way that we lead score all the leads. So we look at how many clicks somebody's making, how deep they're diving into the funnel, and we calculate whether they're ready to buy or not. And somebody who is a one cherry is going to be a lot further out than somebody who's a four cherry. Four cherry is somebody who's ready to buy right now. And to Tom's point, it was actually 99% of the leads that we generated last month for our independent stores were in the three or four cherry realm and averaging about 14 clicks on payments. Crazy.
Amazing.
And what do we do with this? Like what's so important here is let's just jump into this first one. So easy to see. All right, so this person's done 44 things, so way more than 14 clicks. Visited one time. We saw them 15 days ago. So there's a real quick outlook here in this back end that you can. It's an optional thing to log into. It's not anything you must, because all this goes into your CRM or your email inbox, wherever you want it to go. And what do we show you? Well, we have something that we like to call the digital body language. And this is a summation. I'm going to come back to it in a minute, but it's a summation of everything this customer did when they started interacting with the payments. We see where they came from. We see how they played with their trade. We see what they did to change the payments. So you know exactly what they touched, how they touched it, what payment they saw. It's fully transparent for them, but it's fully transparent for you too. And then
And
of course,
Alex, I wanted to just add in here real quickly, like this is the one area where we've gotten probably the most feedback from the dealers on the product, the used car and franchise, the independent dealers on this product. They just haven't had a solution that gave them this kind of click path information before. So the reason this matters so much is this is how you convert this to a deal. Like this is how you convert it to an appointment and convert it to a deal. In the past, you just got a lead form with a couple basic pieces of information, and here's the car they looked at. Like, well, that's great, but that doesn't tell you how to sell them a car, right? Here, you literally know everything they clicked on, where they spent their time, when they came back, what they switched to. That's all delivered to your sales team via, like you said, via email or CRM or to AI. If you guys want to just have AI answer leads, that's a great way to do it, or a call center for that matter. But they know exactly now what this customer was thinking and how to convert them to an appointment and then to a deal. And I think that's a big piece that they really haven't had access to, independent stores haven't had access to in the past.
yeah. And speaking of AI, we do have a special relationship with Hammer, and we feed this right to their system. So their AI can have a very relevant conversation with all the leads that are generated from your website.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's not just a generic conversation. It's literally this customer's click path that the AI now has access to and can answer pretty much all their questions, again, to get to an appointment with that customer.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Wanted you guys to see it.